Hi, I'm Nicole Sadao with Ultralize. Ultralize means to exercise your altruism. I am the founder and CEO. So Ultralize is an app that helps volunteers and students such as yourself to be able to track and verify your community service time on a digital platform. So no more pieces of paper. I'm gonna say if I was asked when I was in high school if I would be a tech founder, I would have said absolutely not. So I actually went to University of Wisconsin-Madison and got my degree in bacteriology. I love and still do genetics and immunology and bacteriology and all that stuff. I just find all that stuff fascinating. So that's what I went to study because I thought, well, that makes sense, right? If that's something I like. But when I graduated, I was doing a lot of research, which again, the research was great too, but I really like to talk to people and really needed a career that could incorporate a little bit of that too. I realized that there was this gap between the volunteers and the nonprofits and how they were connecting, and so I started kind of researching what that looked like and why there was a gap, and noticed some of the frustrations I was having. And so I started to fix the problem. I decided to go after this and go for this dream of creating something that helps people be better intentionally. That's actually our mission. So you can't even set up an account on Ultralize without putting in a goal, because we want to help people be more intentional about the good that they're putting in the world. I'm personally sick of seeing a bunch of memes and Snapchats and Instagrams and all that with stuff about, oh, we should all just be better, we should all just be nice. Well, let's actually do that then. So that's what the Ultralize app is really, its higher purpose is to help people be more intentional and be better intentionally. This is not for people who don't connect well with other people. If that's not your jam, if you're not, and I don't want to say extrovert or introvert because that's really not it. But this, being an entrepreneur at this level, as a startup, as a tech startup, where you're trying to break into an industry or you're trying to change the industry, you have to be able to have relationships and be able to do give and take with those relationships. So I love being able to connect to people that I think would make a great collaboration and partnership together, and they end up doing amazing things. I think that is that's awesome. I get so excited about that. So again, if having relationships with people and keeping those relationships isn't your thing, totally cool. Just then entrepreneurship probably isn't going to be something that's going to be a natural fit for you. So you've got to be willing to learn and keep learning. Oh my gosh, I can't stress that enough. Just be willing to keep learning throughout, because whatever you pick right now, as I am evidence of, is not necessarily what you're going to stick with. So you've got to be open to the possibilities and be honest with yourself that if something that you're doing is no longer where your passion lies, that's okay. You don't have to have just a passion throughout your whole life at all. I was very passionate about bacteriology and even the research I was doing. I was very passionate about chiropractic. I still am. I find it a phenomenal part of healthcare. Now I've got another passion where I want people to start to act and be better. So just let yourself be willing to and open to do those things. So my days are this is a Sunday. Again, you have to be willing to put in the extra times. Extra time. Everybody thinks, and even with our chiropractic office, yeah, we have set hours for the office, but we're always here off hours because there's always something to do. There's always the business side, the paperwork, the the building, oh, there's so much. So, you know, being an entrepreneur, you do have the benefit is you can work your schedule a little bit more, you know, on your own terms, right? So if there's something that I need to do during the week, I can go do that item, knowing though that I still have my own work to get done, and it's going to probably be done on a Sunday, you know, on a weekend after kids go to bed, whatever. So don't stress about it. It's just as important to know what you don't like as what you do like. So if you picked the wrong path for you, it's still a win. You did well to find out what you don't like. So all right, take care and happy ultra rising.